gonna stop. To the top, to the top. Ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me. Go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary.
The NOFSRL New Era Cup Series is California Dreamin' today at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. It's round 5. It's the Auto Club 400. This race is normally known for its fast speeds and close quarters racing with 2 wide, 3 wide, and sometimes even 4 wide. But if you go 5 wide, there's a bigger chance that a big wreck could happen, known as the big one. Sometimes these guys go 6 wide. Doesn't really work. I'm Mario Sakala. Thank you all for tuning in today. Last week's race was a big one at the ISM Raceway, the reconfigured ISM Raceway in Phoenix. Had a good battle between Zachary Fitzwater and Cody Smart at the end. Fitzwater, though, had the best long run car. Pulling away, had to win the back. 7 laps to go. The caution flag came out. He came in. Cody Smart was retained as the leader with 2 to go and got his first win in the New Era Cup Series. Because of that, a big change to the rules in the NOFSRL New Era Cup Series. There are no more overtime, so that means once we get through the scheduled distance, we complete the race, whether it's green or yellow. So which means these guys can't be pitting on the final lap or the other final lap. These guys have to go all out, and if a caution comes out, it could be the end of the race. Another story we're watching out for is the Front Row Motorsports team have been the surprise all season in the team standings. They got a 12-point lead over Joe Gibbs Racing. And the other surprise is Hendrick Motorsports is stuck in 10th of the 20-team owners championship battle. After round 4, Matthew Brown retains a 1-point lead over Christian Vargas. In third is Christian Russell with a 37, 16 points back. Justin Zeidel is 4th, he's 21 points back. Jordan Lopez, 5th, 22 points back. Trey Wright is 6th, 23 points back. Julio Caesar is 7th, 25 points back. Gatlin Downey, 8th, 26 points back. Steve Morgan, 9th, 33 points back. Marty Johnson is 10th, 36 points back. The 42 engines are fired up. Starting lineup on the bottom of your screen. On the pole for the Perrier Pole Award. He was number 1 in the non-charter race. Could he sweep the weekend? We'll have to find out. It's the 51 of Josh Patterson, the 40 of Keyshawn Richardson next to him in 2nd. Row 2, it's the 77 of Matt Tuck. Next to him, it's the 8 of Colin Denton. Row 3, 10th in the standings, Marty Johnson in the 12, Nathan Stapleton next to him in the 42. The 4th row gives us Jason Holman in the 62 and Derek Hamill in the 32. Row 5, Casey Nanico in the 18 got its first top 10 of the season last week at Phoenix. Jesse Turner, meanwhile, wants to rebound from a tough race at ISM. 4 straight wrecks he has been a part of. Looking at the rest of the field as we get ready to go green, Benny Watson, Adam Garcia, Jordan Lopez, Zachary Fitzwater, Carter Friesen, Diego Pez, Eric Monaco, Brian Ferris, Justin Zeidel, Ethan Huffman, Edwin Mendez, and John Andrews. A 50-lap race today around the 2-mile D-shaped oval. Playoff points will be awarded at laps 15 and 30, and then the run to the finish at lap 50, and you can put that adrenaline level at 5 out of 5. At Southern California, it's a hot one today, just like the celebrities as the pace car pulls in. Josh Patterson and Keyshawn Richardson will bring the field to green. It's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy, because ladies and gentlemen at the Auto Club Speedway, it's showtime! A good start by Patterson as the driver's exit turn 2. Not a good one for Keyshawn Richardson, as you see, as they enter the backstretch. Already 3 wide racing. Marty Johnson, that number 12 car, looking for a second spot on Matt Tuck, and he's going for the lead already. With help from Casey Nanico, but he gets forced up the middle from Nanico. It's 3 wide for the lead. 3 by 3 off of turn 4. Casey Nanico in the green 18 Toyota to the inside, and it's going to be Nanico who leads lap 1 in this race. Jordan Lopez behind him in the 36 as Benny Watson, Lopez's teammate, goes 3 wide for 3rd position, and he's going to work with Lopez to give the 36 the race lead. With Watson behind him, the 47 Carter Friesen tries to make a run to the inside. Can't get that to stick just yet. Here comes the 4 car, Edwin Mendez looking down low. Look at this. This is like the start of the Indy 500 here in real life. As the front row teammates battle for the lead, this is a great battle for 3rd. 3 wide and 4 wide racing. Get very tight off turn 4. Mendez and Logan make contact. Entering the front stretch. Watson leads lap 2 at the line. Matthew Logan and Christian Vargas working together on the inside with Trey Wright behind him. Look at the 4 wide battle from the blimp. Very tight. Johnny Garner's got to hang on to it. He's making some contact with Ethan Hoffman. They keep it going, but meanwhile, Matthew Logan in that 31 is taking the lead away. Here comes Vargas in the 19, right behind the back bumper. Takes a look inside. He's got the run. Adam Garcia behind him. And here comes Fitzy in that number 10. Vargas is going to lead lap number 3 at the line here as Zachary Fitzwater just approaches his behind with a car length between those two. Fitzwater trying to look down low as they're 4 wide, but they're 5 wide into turn 1. Not going to be good here. Contacts, Friesen and Denton in turn 2. And there they go. Friesen and Garcia around. It's Calamity Alley down the backstretch. About 7, 8, maybe more involved. Yes. The track is blocked down the backstretch. I see Brown, I see Nanico, CJ Williams involved. Logan with some damage as they come to the line. First caution is out between Russell and Scott. It's Christian Russell bringing them into the line. Derek Hamill destroyed. Cody Smart, Colin Denton, CJ Williams, Matt Tuck, Adam Garcia, Joey Hightower. There's Benny Watson, Josh Patterson involved, Ethan Hoffman. I thought I saw someone get towed into the pits. That was Derek Hamill. I think, if you look closely, that car may have gone over. I think that's everyone who got involved. Trey Wright, Matthew Brown, Eric Monaco, Carter Friesen. I see Gatlin Downey. That looks like all the drivers that were involved. So about the quarter of the field with damage of some sort to bring the first caution out on lap 4 of the race as we work lap 5. I don't expect these drivers to come in now, but later on, probably if we stay green about lap 20, lap 30-ish, these guys are going to come in and make their final stop. Their only stop, I should say, as this is a 2-mile track, only 1x frequency. Caution's out. Let's see what happened. You can see we got some 5-wide racing here. Watch Denton and Friesen. They make contact. They got no room to go. Garcia, Logan, and Scott involved in the 5-wide situation. Fitzwater and Hightower get together in the battle. Puts Hightower around. Fitzwater luckily saves the car. Same with Logan. He's got to hang on to it. And look at all the drivers involved. There is Hoffman. There's Garcia. Watch the 32 of Hamill. Oh, CJ Williams came flying in there. What happened with Derek Hamill, though, is what I want to know. I think he gets caught in this mess. And I think he goes over. Waiting to see what goes on with this 32 car. There's another wreck ahead. It's with Williams. As Hamill tries to avoid it, he plows into the 32. And Lopez sends Hamill on a barrel roll. 1.5 times, going to 2. That face is going to need some plastic surgery afterwards. Here's the view from in real time from our speed shot. Hightower took a shot driver's side there easily. And Friesen took another shot on the right side. But then look at this track just all completely blocked. Then watch back here. Haven't seen that many flips luckily this season. The only one we saw before Hamill's flip was the Jaden Scott accident in Atlanta. Let's start with Matthew Brown. He's got a visor cam for us. Jordan Lopez. You can't even see anything with all the smoke. Then just wait. He's got the wreck missed. Nowhere to go once Hamill gets into 43. So we're just about ready to get back to green. It took out 2 of the 3 front row cars. Benny Watson, Jordan Lopez, Derek Hamill, Joey Hightower, and CJ Williams are all done for the day after that one. After 7 laps, here's how the field looks. Christian Russell is in command. Jaden Scott 2nd. Steve Morgan 3rd. Christian Vargas 4th. Luke Rainey 5th. Zachary Fitzwater 6th. Nathan Stapleton 7th. Keyshawn Richardson 8th. Isaac Nichols 9th. And Johnny Garner is 10th. Jonathan Andrews is 11th. Joe Arvin Alonso is 12th. Justin Knight 13th. Brian Ferris 14th. Julio Caesar 15th. Mitchell Collins 16th. Ethan Hoffman 17th. Jesse Turner 18th. Marty Johnson 19th. Divya Paz is 20th. Pace car pulls into pit road as they come into the restart zone. Back up through the gears they go. Steve Morgan gets the good restart. Scott goes to the inside for 2nd. Jaden Scott's falling back. He's already lost almost 2 positions on the restart, but a battle for the lead, and Steve Morgan's going to look underneath Christian Russell. Side by side down the backstretch, 2 by 2 for right now. It's going to be the Season 3 winner of this race to the race lead. This is the track where he got his first win that sent him into the playoffs and perhaps the Championship 4 where he could have won the title. But remember, 3 laps to go. He blew up. There's a good battle for 2nd. Rainey and Fitzwater as Fitzy do the inside for that 2nd position. He definitely wants to win after last week. He is a man on a mission. Keyshawn Richardson working with the 10 car as they're going to go 3 wide off of turn 2. See how this works out for that 40 car. He's got the preferred low line with John Andrews and Joe Arvin Alonso as they go 3 wide. How about this good job by the Hendrick drivers? All 4 of them, I believe, are inside the top 15, but they're going to go 4 wide. Here comes John Andrews to the inside with help from Joe Arvin Alonso. For Steve Morgan right now, it is about a 5-car length lead. Here goes Andrews down low with Alonso behind him. You've got Johnny Garner pushing that 14, but Alonso gets to the inside. They're going to go side by side for 2nd. Don't forget that 2 car, Johnny Garner. The 2 team has had success here at Auto Club. They won the first 2 races at this 2-mile track. I believe one of them was won by Johnny Garner. No, one of them was not won by Johnny Garner. But Isaac Nichols then 9. He was a little bit squirrely in turns 3 and 4. He keeps the car going, but it's all happening all behind Steve Morgan. Let's go on board from that rear bumper of the number 13 car as they enter turn 1. You see Brian Ferris is up to 2nd, but here comes that 42 car of Nathan Stapleton as they exit 2. Stapleton to the inside as Ferris got tight in turn 2. You got last week's winner up there as well. Cody Smart just breaking into the top 5 for the first time today. As they're 3 wide for 3rd into turn 3. Nearly 4 wide. Smart makes the run to the inside. Jaden Scott is pushing him. Smart to 2nd position. Here goes that 48. He wants a run down to the inside. Look at all the cars in this pack. Look at this mess from the blimp. 4 wide in 2 rows. I believe you got about a 21 car pack in this battle. Put them all under 1 blanket. 3 to go in stage 1. Oh, trouble. Fitzwater goes around the 10. That's going to bring a caution out. And I think, no, we stay green. We stay green. Fitzy spun on the apron in that little runoff area. No, the yellow is now out. Took a while for race control to decide. Yeah, this is going to give Steve Morgan the playoff point in stage 1. Julio Caesar just comes across 2nd. But another tough break for Zachary Fitzwater and the 10. He's the single car spin, luckily. Thank goodness no one got involved in that one. I thought we were going to stay green, but once Fitzwater came back up the track at a slow pace, and officials saw the traffic, put it out, slow him down. So the 13 car, Steve Morgan, is in command. as we're about to have, I believe we should have our first set of pit stops today, which should be the only round of pit stops. But they could have more, but we're not too sure about that. They're all coming down. Who's going to stay out is the question. Do we have anyone lap down? Oh, wow. Justin Zeidel retired from the race for the tire issue. That's talking about. It looks like everyone's coming in. There won't be anyone else coming in because of the fact that no lap cars are on track. So let's see what this 13 car does here. I believe we should expect a 4-tire pit stop. And looks like 4 fresh tires of Goodyears. 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles, I should say. But Christian Russell's going to beat out Steve Morgan. How does this change everything? So Steve Morgan's not going to win the Stage 1 playoff point here because of it. Because of the pit stops, I think it's going to go to... Who's going to win this race off pit road? It's going to be Luke Rainey. Luke Rainey with pit stops. The money stop right there on the money lion car. Luke's going to win the playoff point. Second, Dylan Young. Third, Christian Russell. Fourth, Julio Caesar. Fifth, Steve Morgan. I have a feeling some of these drivers may have done 2 tires on their stops. Then you got Isaac Nichols, then Marty Johnson, Mitchell Collins, Cody Smart, Christian Vargas. Caution flag is out for the 10 car of Zachary Fitzwater. Now he's going to have to get through traffic if he wants to have a chance at this win. Let's see what happened to him. For turn 2, looks like Rainey gets into Vargas and they get into Fitzwater. Fitzwater goes around. Now it doesn't bring the caution out because he's below the apron. You can see the green light still on. Does a 360 on the apron. However, though, as he comes back up, watch that green light turn yellow on the top of your screen. You can see it right there. And now you can't, but he was pretty slow coming back up the track, and they had to put it out. But luckily, Fitzwater doesn't get any damage at all from that unless he had damage from pit road. But the caution flag is out. Luke Rainey, he's going to gain about 6 spots. I think he did like a 2-tire stop or something. He'll have control of the race lead. Steve Morgan falls back to 5th as we get ready for the restarts. Stay with us. We get ready for the restarts. We are underneath the second caution for the Zachary Fitzwater spin. That spin relegated Fitzy all the way back to the 35th position, but no damage on the car. We could see him make a hard charge through the pack. He would most likely have to hope for another caution to come out. Luke Rainey wins Stage 1 after the set of pit stops. Apologies to Steve Morgan. We thought he would win, but pit stops changed the game. But if they pitted on lap 15, though, Steve Morgan would have had that playoff point. So Rainey leads. Dylan Young is 2nd. Christian Russell is 3rd. Julio Caesar 4th. Steve Morgan 5th. Isaac Nichols 6th. Marty Johnson 7th. Cody Smart is 8th. Mitchell Collins 9th. Brian Ferris will round out the top 10. So Rainey brings the field down the curved front stretch into the restart zone. He's got command all single file restart as all cars on track are on the lead lap. Back up through the gears they go. Good start for Rainey. The better start for Isaac Nichols, trying to get by Steve Morgan for the 5th position. Morgan could lose more unless he gets in the inside line right now. He's going to lose a spot to Cody Smart. Here comes that 37 machine of Christian Russell, looking for the 2nd spot. Now the situation right now, Matthew Brown is in 28th. And right now, Christian Russell would have the points lead at the moment if I am correct. If not, it would be Christian Vargas. The 9 car inside, Isaac Nichols. He looks for 2nd position. Almost won at Atlanta a few weeks ago. 4 wide for the 4th position. Cody Smart all the way on the bottom. Steve Morgan and Julio Caesar stuck in the middle. Dylan Young up top. Nichols advances to 2nd. Smart wants 3rd. Here comes the 48 car of Jaden Scott off of 2. They enter the backstretch. Rainey still has a good lead, but Isaac Nichols just behind his tail. Russell wants to run down low for 2nd position, and here comes Jaden Scott with help from teammate John Andrews as they battle it out for 4th position, going 3 wide. Here goes Russell. He makes the run to the inside for 2nd position, and he's up to that back bumper of Luke Rainey. Let's see if he can make that run to the inside. Luke Rainey, an Indianapolis 250 winner on Napa Fans channel. But the run for Russell, he goes to the inside to try and take the lead away. Jaden Scott behind him in that 48. Now Scott wants the inside. The 48 car won it last year with Brad Stover behind the wheel. Scott, no drafting help, but the preferred inline is going to help out for him big time. He takes the lead. Here comes Nathan Stapleton in the 42. Driving it in deep and forcing his way by Jesse Turner in that 17 car. Stapleton to the inside on Scott, trying to take the lead away. Has to get by Christian Russell first. He does. Now challenges Scott. Here comes Jesse Turner. Would love to rebound after 4 tough starts to the season. Off of turn 2, 4 wide, down the backstretch, nearly 5 wide. Mitchell Collins advancing. Can he get in front of Dylan Young? For now, he can. As it's a battle for the lead, Jesse Turner tries to look to the inside here. Going side by side, Turner versus the more experienced Stapleton. It's Turner at the line. He'll get a bonus point. Mitchell Collins in the 20 car, who almost won Las Vegas, lost it out to Steve Morgan. Here goes the 20 down low. Dylan Young in the 3 car pushing him. Atlanta winner Justin Knight up here in this pack as well as they go down the back. 3 wide for second position. Knight is up there. Here goes Brian Ferris down low. He wants third, and Steve Morgan back up here battling for the lead. Knight versus Collins as they come to the line. The 21 with more drafting help will lead the lap. He gets a bonus point. And look at the run for Ferris down low. Ferris versus Morgan once again. Another insurance battle off of turn 2. Is it going to be the driver on our side or the driver that can save us 15% or more on car insurance? Morgan's got the run for right now. Meanwhile, 4 wide behind them. What a great battle this is. 4 by 4 in rows 3 and 4 at the moment. Smart versus Morgan coming to the line. It's going to be Cody Smart leading. Here comes Diego Yepez down low for the race lead with Julio Caesar behind him. Caesar's going to take a 4 wide for the lead. Keyshawn Richardson behind him. And look who's up there as well. Pole sitter Josh Patterson involved in the first wreck of the day. And behind him, he's already recovered from his crash on lap 13. Zachary Fitzwater already spun out, but he's battling for the lead. Luke Rainey looks underneath Julio Caesar this time, but it's 3 wide for the lead. Patterson looks down low. And the 51's going to lead to the line. Next time by, it's going to be halfway home in Auto Club. Patterson has the lead. Johnson inside. Stapleton behind him. Oh, John Andrews, hang on to it. No, he can't. They're wrecking. Vargas around. Nichols and Yepez. I already said Nichols. Collins and Smart are involved. This will bring up the third caution in the race. Hang on. Eric Monaco and Casey Nanico, Colin Denton. Oh my! Denton upside down with Friesen. Gonna take out a lot more cars. Those are the dangers of racing back to the caution flag at Auto Club. Steve Morgan, Julio Caesar with damage as well. Keyshawn Richardson with a dent on the left side. A lot of cars involved. At the caution, it was Marty Johnson leading, bringing out the third one today. Who else involved? Yepez and Friesen, Nichols, Smart, Mendez and Nanico. Andrews will be done. Same with Monaco. Denton upside down from an ARCA brake situation. That is millions and millions of dollars of damage right there. But do we see drivers come in or do they stay out? I think they're going to stay out. Luke Rainey's going to make the stop down pit road. When we go back to green, by the way, we'll have a 1-lap shootout to determine who wins the second playoff point. John Andrews, the catalyst in this one. Let's see what happened. Your view from the blimp, it looks like Johnny Gardner trying to force a 4-wide issue. Vargas gets into Andrews, and Gardner's going to get into that 24 car. Vargas, Richardson, Nichols, Yepes Morgan's going to get involved. Watch him. He's going to get rear-ended there by Justin Knight. That could affect his pace. A tough break for Steve there. Not get that second win of the day. But then watch this. As all these drivers are just trying to get their cars back going. They're all fine. They can keep going but be in the back of the pack. Eric Monaco flies in on the high side. I don't know what the heck he's thinking. Nanico nowhere to go. Denton flies in. Oh my goodness, Matt Tuck. What a miss he just had. But that 8 car, up and over he goes. Real time. Just wait, watch this. I don't know what Monaco is thinking one bit. But what Monaco did was not cool. This is Christian Vargas is on board, coming in second in the points, just a point back. He gets loose, makes a nice save though luckily, but he gets damaged. Julio Caesar. Nowhere to go, hits the wall. How much damage does he have? That's the question. With the right side on Richardson. Let's watch Morgan in the 13. Looks like he's going to get in it. He misses the front part of it, but he got rear-ended though. Real quick, watch the 77 of Matt Tuck here. Watch how... Ooh, he does get a piece of it. I don't know how much damage it is that's going to cost him there. Frame by frame here for you. Oh yeah, he hits the 47 of Friesen. But just misses Colin Denton. Wow. I could not believe though that with that entire pack we did not hit lap traffic one bit. But we get ready to go back to green after the wreck. Only 27 drivers remain on the track. Casey Nanico, Edwin Mendez, Carter Friesen, Diego Yepes, John Andrews, Eric Monaco, Colin Denton, Isaac Nichols, Cody Smart. They are all done for the day. So that's the big one. Took out 8 drivers, and a lot of them had the good chance of winning today's race. So we get ready for the restart. Marty Johnson, he has the lead at the moment. Nathan Stapleton second. Zachary Fitzwater, what a recovery. He is up to third. Fourth is Josh Patterson. Fifth, Jesse Turner. Christian Russell. Sixth, Johnny Garner. Seventh, Jaden Scott is 8th. Brian Ferris 9th. Ethan Hoffman is 10th. 1 to go for the second playoff point in the race. The first one went to Luke Rainey. He's not in the battle to win this one. Rainey, he pitted back in 22nd this time as we go back to green. Stapleton looks to the outside. I don't think that's going to work well for him, because already on the inside is Fitzwater. Patterson working with a ton, and Fitzwater, a spin in the second caution of the race all by himself, trying to win the playoff point, but the run for Josh Patterson to the inside. A 3-wide battle for the lead and perhaps the second playoff point of the race. Patterson versus Fitzwater. Maybe Jaden Scott plays a role in this. What a battle to the line for the playoff point. It's going to go to Patterson. Oh my, that close. Looked like maybe about 1,000th of a second. I just want to see. 2 1,000ths of a second. Could that be a potential finish at the line? We'll just have to see. 30 laps down, 20 to go. 3 wide for the lead. Scott up top. Russell in the middle. And Ferris is down low. 200 cars are the buns. But here comes Jesse Turner ready to bring the Sunny D along. To the inside he goes. He's got Jason Holman in the 62 behind him. I don't think we've talked about him one bit today. Turner goes to the lead. They're 4 wide for second. Here comes Alonso. Steve Morin's up there again. Look at the rear end damage he's got to that 13. He doesn't care. We've seen drivers at the NOFSRL all over battle for wins with rear end damage. I think we saw Benny Watson at Twin Motegi in last season's, not last year, but 2 years ago, the IndyCar Series. And Jake Ferguson, the 43 at Phoenix a few years back. But Jesse Turner in command at the moment as Steve Morgan looks for second. I think he's clinched the most laps led, but I'm not 100 yet on that. Here comes Mitchell Collins in the 20 car. He wants the inside. I've heard this Collins-Morgan battle before. Anyone else know where it's coming from? I know. Came from Las Vegas 2 weeks ago. As Collins goes to second. Ethan Hoffman up to the third spot. Looking down low on Collins. He's got Fitzwater behind him. Now Hoffman has some rear end damage as well on that 81. But hey, not preventing him at all from battling. Yeah, there is some rear end damage to that 81, but he gets forced up the track. The Hendrick teammates work together. Scott and Ferris, the only two on the track. I'll add that as well as they battle for second. They all go into turn 3. Here goes Scott inside. Ferris actually has the run as well. 3 wide for the race lead. 3 by 3 by 3. How many drivers under a blanket? I believe it was Turner at the line. I believe about 17, maybe 18 cars in this battle for the lead. Here comes Christian Russell down low with Dylan Young behind him. Here's the run for Dylan. Johnny Garner behind him. Into 3 they go. Young's got the run, but Garner finds an inside. He finds the gap, goes for the race lead. But Josh Patterson may try and make it 4 wide, and he does. Out of turn 4 they go. It's going to be the 51 in second with Gardner leading. 15 laps remain in the Auto Club Speedway. Johnson now looks to the inside with Alonso behind him. The 12 car to the race lead. But the Daytona 500 winner wants a second win like Steve Morgan. In fact, I believe every winner we've had this year, except for Cody Smart, is in this battle to try and win it. The Daytona winner, the Las Vegas winner side by side, the Atlanta winner. Now you can see that Quaker State logo in the middle. It's Alonso at the line. Holman behind him in the 62. Could we see another non-charter driver get it done? Now remember, Jason Holman is not eligible for the playoffs should he get a win because he's failed to qualify earlier this year. Luke Rainey back up there after pitting. He's got those fresher tires than everyone else, and he's topped off. So if these drivers have to come in, Luke Rainey, I think, should be good to go. Here comes Ethan Hoffman in the 81 to the inside for the lead. Brian Ferris wants to take it 3 wide. They're 4 wide, a little bit behind them. In the third row, I want to say, with Jaden Scott on the bottom. Ferris leads. Here goes Stapleton down low with Scott behind him. Stapleton, Scott, then Knight on that inside line. Jesse Turner trying to find a hole down low. He cannot because Knight's there. 48 to the lead. 42 falls back to second spot. Look at this amazing pack we've got here, battling for the win. You see Gatlin downing that 27. He's trying everything to stay in this battle. Oh, very tight between Knight and Collins. This is a 4-wide battle for third, but they keep it going. It's all happening behind Jaden Scott. He's put up a good lead over second place, Nathan Stapleton. Russell tries to look to the bottom. Patterson's going to take it 4 wide down low to the inside. Oh my, that's tight off too. Johnson had no room there with Garner and Collins between them. 4 wide for 4th and 4 wide for 9th. Gardner is going to advance with Young behind him, but there's lap traffic ahead. That's Matthew Brown in the number 6 who came in today as the points leader. 11 laps remain in California. The 3 car down low, second spot is on the line here. Young takes second away. Here comes that 62 of Holman as he looks down low for the runner-up spot. There's the 6. There's Brown. Here we go. Who's going to survive this? No one can just yet. But Scott's going to go up high. He'll get by easily. Can Young get by easily? He can. This low line's going to get by and maybe battle for the win. 10 laps remain in California. A lot of drivers won't be happy if Matthew Brown one bit, especially Zachary Fitzwater and Jesse Turner. But look who that helped out though, Gatlin Downey and that 27. He's passed some cars that others couldn't. Now can they get back up to the lead pack is the question. Steve Morgan back into second. Here comes Rainey down low. Ferris takes it 3 wide. Coming to the line. There will be... Oh, wait. Yellow. I think a yellow's out. Nope, never mind. We're still green. I thought I saw the caution lights on. But 9 laps remain at California. Ferris and Poulsen or Patterson battle for second spot. Hoffman behind him. Same with Patterson and Hoffman. Similar to... I forgot who it was. But if they win, they won't be in the playoffs because they have not successfully qualified for every race this year. But it's still Jaden Scott in that 48 out at the point. At the line, there are 16 miles remaining in Fontana, California. Now, is there going to be more lap traffic that changes everything? There could be. That's 3 drivers. You've got Tyler Markle, Matt Tuck, and Matthew Logan. We'll have to see what happens. 4 wide for third position. Turner advances to third, but here comes Stapleton on the bottom. Collins pushing him. Here they come. Oh, trouble! A big wreck! Marty Johnson in the catch fence. He's upside down. That's going to bring the yellow out with about 7 laps to go. Johnny Gardner, Brian Ferris, Jason Holman looks like the only ones involved, but that changes everything. More trouble. Gatlin Downey has crashed in the 27. Luke Rainey with damage as well. So this changes everything. This will give us 3 laps to determine who wins this race. In my opinion, it's not what I wanted. If I were Jaden Scott or Josh Patterson, because those two look like they would have been battling for the race win. Everyone stays out here. If you come in, you definitely lose this race. And if we had those extra 15 laps, I think people would be coming in and giving up their race. A lot of the lead pack is destroyed. Marty Johnson had the worst of it, up in the catch fence and barrel rolling off of 4. 3 flips we've seen today. Let's watch the replay. Look at that car destroyed. Fourth caution's out. This is the view from the blimp. It looks like, I think, Gardner into Young, into Alonso, into Hoffman, into Johnson. And look at the ride that number 12 goes on. Into the fence he goes. Johnny Gardner goes upside down as well. What a shame for all 3 Penske cars running up front, potentially battling for the win. And they all get taken out in one wreck. Gotta feel bad for Roger. This is the view in real time. Dylan Young goes upside down as well. Wow, 3 flips in 1 accident with 4 cars going airborne. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let's start off with the wild ride of Johnson. On top of another car. I think that was Young. Yes. We'll show you one more here from Steve Morgan. The yellow is out. And so when we go back to green, there will be 3 laps to settle it. If one more caution comes out in this race, we are done and we're packing up. This race will end under the caution flag. And at Auto Club, anything can happen. So that wreck took out 8 drivers as well. Actually 7. 20 drivers on the track. We've lost half the field today. Johnson's done. Downey's done. Rainey's done. Young's done. Gardner is done. Same with Ferris. Now, here's the deal now. Because of the fact that we have no more overtime restarts, restarts will change as well. Because usually, if we had the second or third single file restart, depending on the situation, we would have an all single file restart. Because of the fact that there are less than 10 laps to go in the race now, in regulation, no matter what happens, this race will now have a single file restart that could determine who wins this race. Lights are off the pace car. There is 1 lap to go. Jaden Scott in the 48. He's your race leader. That Hendrick Motorsports team would love to take that 48 to victory lane on the front stretch for the second year in a row. Josh Patterson lines up in second from the pole. He has not lost anything yet this weekend. Nathan Stapleton runs in third. He's had a great year so far in 4 races. Not in the top 10 in points, but would love for the Brickyard 400 winner to get a second win in the Cup Series. Jesse Turner, what a day he is having after the first 4 races. Have wrecked every time. He's in 4th. Mitchell Collins is battling for 5th right now. At the moment, Justin Knight, the Atlanta winner's in 6th. What a drive by Zachary Fitzwater in 7th position. Spun out in caution 2, put him in the back of the pack, and he could be battling for this win. Steve Morgan, Las Vegas winner, is in 8th, and he's got damage to that rear end. Christian Russell, who's had probably the best car all season, he's in 9th. Ethan Hoffman rounds out the top 10. It's showtime right now, but showtime is about to turn into crunch time. Well, we will have 6 miles remaining. The pace car pulls in. The fans are on their feet. Who's going to win it? We're about to find out. Through the gears they go. Some drivers are going to commit to the high side here. Let's see what happens as they go into 1. A good restart for Jaden Scott. Not a good one for Josh Patterson. Nathan Stapleton to the bottom. He's looking for second, and he's got it. Jesse Turner behind him in 3rd. Patterson falls back to 4th on the restart. Here comes Turner. He wants the inside for second position. But Stapleton shuts the door. Here goes to the inside on Scott. Coming to the line. 2 laps are going to settle it in Fontana. Stapleton at the line. Jesse Turner is back in 2nd. And he's got the run. He looks to the inside. Turner versus Stapleton off of 2. Jesse Turner, does he have it yet? I think he does. Down the backstretch they go. But here comes the 21 of Justin Knight with Christian Russell behind him. Into turn 3, but Jaden Scott gets to the inside of Nathan Stapleton. Here they come off turn 4. The bell lap to settle it. 1 more time around, and the 48's got a big run. What a tow he got from Jesse Turner. Jaden Scott's got the lead. That could be the race-winning move right there. Christian Russell looks for second on Jesse Turner. Collins inside for second, and that could do it right there. If they battle for second, that could give the W to Jaden Scott. Down the backstretch for the final time. 3 wide for the second position. Russell, can he get the toe off Scott? He cannot. Jaden Scott is going to win the Auto Club 400 at Fontana. His first win in the New Era Cup Series. Christian Russell comes home in 2nd. Nathan Stapleton 3rd. Mitchell Collins 4th. And a great drive by Zachary Fitzwater as he rounds out the top 5. The 2nd year in a row, the 48 car has gone to victory lane, and the 3rd year in a row, a Chevy is going to the checkered floors. Show you the rest of the results right here. There they are. We'll get you the standings in a moment. So Jaden Scott leads the most laps and clinches a spot in the playoffs. Came in 43rd in the standings, up to 35th. So how they look right now, at the moment, Steve Morgan is, without the playoff points, Morgan, Alonso, Smart for right now, Knight, and Scott are guaranteed in at the moment. How would they look as well? 6th would be Christian Vargas. 7th, Christian Russell. 8th, Matthew Brown. 9th, Trey Wright. 10th is Julio Caesar. 11th, Gatlin Downey. 12th, Mitchell Collins. 13th, Marty Johnson. 14th, Justin Zeidel. 15th, Nathan Stapleton. 16th, Jason Jordan Lopez. And then 17th would be Tyler Markle at the moment. And look at the team standings as well on the bottom. I have not looked at the standings yet for that. Those are the earnings right now. Front Row Motorsports now down to a 4-point lead over Joe Gibbs Racing at the moment. Surprisingly, though, Hendrick Motorsports still back in the 10th position. Nothing that anyone wants to see on the Hendrick organization right now. Mitchell Collins now leads the rookie standings up by 1 over Christian Vargas. And then 1 back is Christian Russell. 1 back is Matthew Brown. What an elite class of rookies we have this season. And Chevrolet now leads the manufacturer standings over Ford and Toyota. A great race today at the Auto Club Speedway. And now we all can catch our breath finally after 50 laps of non-stop action. That was an impressive race today, my friends. Very impressive. A great job today by everyone at Auto Club Speedway. Next race, we go to the Texas Motor Speedway. That's in 2 weeks for the AT&T 500. That's how we're looking at the moment. So we take this off week here. And so, yeah, 2 weeks we'll be back at the Texas Motor Speedway. It should be a fun one. I'm Marty Scali. You've been watching the NOFSRL New Era Cup Series. Once again, we congratulate Jaden Scott